Meet my local test center examiner, Mr. D. Smiles, who is going to ask you a tell me question before starting your test. And the question is?
Tell me how you check that the brakes are working before starting a journey.
Brakes should not feel spongy or slack. Brakes should be tested as you set off. Vehicles should not pull to one side.
Tell me where you'd find the information for the recommended tyre pressures for this car, and how tyre pressures should be checked.
Manufacturer's guide, use a reliable pressure gauge, check and adjust pressures when tyres are cold. Don't forget spare tyre, remember to refit valve caps.
Tell me how you make sure your head restraint is correctly adjusted so it provides the best protection in the event of a crash.
The head restraint should be adjusted so the rigid part of the head restraint is at least as high as the eye or top of the ears and as close to the back of the head as is comfortable.
Tell me how you check the tyres to ensure that they have sufficient tread depth and that their general condition is safe to use on the road.
Cuts and bulges, 1.6mm of tread depth across the central 3/4 of the breadth of the tyre and around the entire outer circumference of the tyre.
Tell me how you check that the headlights and taillights are working. You don't need to exit fit the vehicle.
I will switch on front and back lights and go out myself to see them working or ask someone else to confirm or look out for reflection.
Tell me how you'd know if there was a problem with your anti-lock braking system.
When I switch on ignition, ABS light comes on, then disappears. If it stays on, indicates defective anti-lock braking system.
Tell me how you check the direction indicators are working. You don't need to exit the vehicle.
We'll switch on direction indicators separately, then walk out or check reflection in mirrors or car outside to see if they work or ask someone else to confirm.
Tell me how you check the brake lights are working on this car.
I will identify my brake pedal, then push it down to activate brake lights and ask someone to check if they are working or see their reflection on back against wall or glass.
Tell me how you check that power-assisted steering is working before starting a journey.
If the steering becomes heavy, the system may not be working properly. Before starting a journey, 2 simple checks can be made. Gentle pressure on the steering wheel, maintained while the engine is started, should result in a slight but noticeable movement as the system begins to operate. Alternatively, turning the steering wheel just after moving off will give an immediate indication that the